Okay, I think I got this finally. I know everybody at home who knows me is like, oh my god, is he really doing this? Yeah, okay, yeah, I am. Alright, well, okay, here we go. This is like I think it's like take 8. Okay, first, the camera was like way too close, and it was like, all you saw was like my head bobbing around, and it's like, no, that's too close. So now I moved it back, then it was too high, then it was too low, but now I think I got a nice angle here. I got all kinds of room to move. I can go to the left, I got move to the right, I can go up a little. Well, I don't need to go up, but I can go up if I need to. I go down. I got all kinds of room. Look at this. I could get down, dance around. I got all kinds of room to move. Okay, so anyway, first time I've ever done this. Never done it. You know, when I'm not bringing you guys amazing shows like, you know, Cooking Time, Gay vs. Wild, I'm going to do this. I don't really know what this is called. Never done it before. A vlog. I don't really think it's a vlog. It's not a webisode either. I don't even know what this is. A talk show. We're going to call this a talk show. We're calling it a talk show. So, basically, the production value of this show is, as you can see, you know, I got a nice white wall behind me. I'm sitting in a chair. You guys should see the tripod I have. It's actually a janky looking tripod. It's like actually the Walmart when you buy those. It's like the office drawer thing. Like it's metal. It's black. Has 2 drawers. You pull it out and it's got 2 like shelves where you can put stuff in. And I think it's for like, you know, like paper clips and push pins and all that, and pens and stuff. Well, I got the drawer pulled out and the camera's like in the drawer and it's like propped up with like pencils. It looks ridiculous. Alright, so, you know, I figured the best way to start my first episode of the amazing talk show I'm bringing you on YouTube is to introduce myself. I'm John Eric. I am 26 years old. Plus 5. I actually had to do the math there for a minute in my head. I was actually doing it in my head. I was like, 26 plus 5, is that actually 31? A little bit about myself, you know, I have a pretty good sense of humor. I tend to crack jokes about uncomfortable situations just to make them a little less uncomfortable. For me, mostly, I don't really care about you. I've been told that I have about a teaspoon of sympathy. I'm that guy, yeah. At the party, when people get in a fight, I'm the one over there going, oh, making some stupid joke, and then everybody's like... I never know what to do. I don't want to, like, overstep my boundaries and, like, say something I shouldn't be saying when I should be minding my own business. And don't even get me started on crying. I don't deal well with crying. Like, I'm that uncomfortable guy that's sitting there and you like start crying around me, and I'm like, I don't know what to do.
My cat died today, and it was just hard.
Oh, I'm so... Are you crying? Oh, you're crying. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, now you're crying. You're touching me. Oh, okay. There. It'll be okay. I don't cry. I bottle it up. You know, The Notebook is sad. But no tears. I'm actually a pretty big dork. I enjoy video games still. Sorry, you know, 26 plus 5, still play video games. I mean, I'm not like the loser in the basement who, like, you know, is still living with his parents and, like, singing in front of my big TV, like, playing video games, eating Cheetos. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm fucking right behind them. Oh, yeah. Crispy Gibble? What kind of fucking name is Crispy Gibble anyway? Oh, you're gonna kick my ass? No, No, wait, actually, listen. Oh, frag grenade. What? Fuck you. I don't care if you're 9, little cocksucker. Oh, yeah, ooh, Peter Puffer. Yeah, you're gonna grow up to be a little homo. Yeah, yeah, go get your mom. Yeah, she's gonna tell you the same thing I'm gonna tell you. Go to fucking bed, you got school in the morning. I do go out and hang out with friends and do other stuff, go to the bars, you know, go dance. Now, you know, with this being my first talk time with John Eric, I don't have a lot of content. People, you haven't subscribed to my channel yet. I have, like, no comments. Nobody has sent me messages. I want to feel, you know, wanted. It's sad and desperate, but, you know, send me messages. I want to talk about stuff. I want to bring content to my channel and be interesting. And you're making me less interesting by not asking me questions. So I had to resort to my Facebook, and I had to get on and look through my messages, and I found a creeper. I'm not going to say names. I don't ever talk to this person. He asked me some... Well, okay, I talked to him for a little bit because I'm a nice guy. I like to at least... You got some guy, and he's like this creepy looking guy, and he's got a beard, and he's all like standing there in like this like a deer hunting shirt, and I'm just like, are you really gay? And I'm like, or you're one of those gay guys? And it's like... But anyway, he's like standing there, and he's all like, he's got this cheesy looking grin on his face, and he's got a shaved head, and he's like standing behind in front of a pickup truck, and he's like holding a shotgun, and he's like, I'm a country gay, and it's like, ugh. Okay, so that guy, he sent me a message, and I'm like, well, I gotta talk about something. And he actually sent me a message, and he asked me a question, and I'm gonna use it on here. It doesn't relate to my YouTube channel. He didn't send this message to me on YouTube. I actually don't have any fans. I know it's pretty sad and pathetic, but hey, you know what? I'm gonna go with this. And the question is, what is the most uncomfortable situation you have ever been in? You know those aerobic classes where it has like 20 women and then it has like the one gay guy? Yeah, that was me. I was bigger then. I was trying to lose weight. I was like sweated out. So I was like, I'm in there doing like lunges and ridiculous looking squat jumps and knee highs. And I'm like doing this to like, like It's Raining Men and all these like techno dance songs. The aerobics class, like any guy out there, gay or straight, I don't care who you are. When you attend a class of all women and you're the only guy, you pray that no other guy walks in and sees you doing this. That was me. But I did it anyway because it was fun. But this one girl that used to come every week decided that day to wear white sweatpants. And she walks in and everything seems fine. The other girls are all talking, and there are a lot of young girls. There were some older women too, but there was about maybe 15 of us. And the fitness instructor, she was a woman as well. And I'm standing there, and as I'm doing some stretches, I look over and I'm looking, and I see this little tiny, okay, a little red blotch right on the crotch of her sweatpants. And I'm looking, and I'm like, is that supposed to be there? Is that like the Hollister seagull? I'm looking, and I'm like staring at this woman's crotch. Which, I don't even know if they knew I was gay, but I would assume they thought I was gay, because which normal straight man would actually go to one of these? And I'm looking, and I'm like, what is that? It took me a few minutes. I'm sitting there looking, and I'm like, and I finally realized, period stain. The girl started her period before working out at the gym, and that day she happened to wear white or cream-colored sweatpants. And it leaked through, and she had right on the crotch, very noticeable red blotch. Like her vagina rumbled and spewed and erupted forth this massive amount of disgusting period stuff. And the fitness instructor's like, get out the ab balls, and those big giant balls that you like lay your back on and you do crunches. So I sit there and I get the ball and I sit it down, and I'm on the other side, and this girl with period stains on this side of the room. And we're doing crunches, and I'm like, okay, it's there, it's obvious. I slowly started seeing the other girls noticing, and I'm like, well, I won't have to say anything. Somebody will say something to her. No, you bitches are fucking catty. They're giggling, covering their mouths, talking at one another, like pointing and like doing this little cat. It's got a period stain. No, tell her. This poor girl is on this ball. I mean, she is sitting on this exercise ball. Her legs are spread apart. And she is like sitting there, and she's all, bouncing on the ball. She's like, I'm ready to do abs. So exciting. Here we go. Big period stain right there in her crotch. And I'm sitting there, I'm on the other end. I'm like, this is so uncomfortable. I don't know. Do I tell her? No, I don't tell her I'm a guy. Gay or not, I'm not going to go up. What do I say to her? Like, hey, by the way, you might want to go. You got other pants because you got a big period. No, I don't say anything. I'm sitting there. I'm like, well, we'll just let it go. We'll just, exercise. And, she's on the ball, bouncing around. And the fitness instructor's like, okay, everybody. Okay, you ready? Okay, first we're going to go down and come back up. And we're just going to work those abs. We're going to work those abs. So I'm like, okay, great. We'll do abs. I can do this. I need to tone up a little bit. And I'm like, I'm just not going to look at it. That's simple. I just won't look at it. So I'm going down. I'm like, okay, here we go. I'm like, okay. And I'm looking, and I'm like, I see it in the corner of my eye. And I'm like, okay, no, I'm just not going to look at it. And I'm like, oh my God, it's right there, though. It's like, it's so hard. I just can't not look at that thing. It's like a giant red light. It's right there. I just can't not. I'm just not going to look at it, though. I'm just going to, oh my God, it's right there. It is so big and obvious. I couldn't do it. It's right there. It's like, right. She was way on the other side of the room, but it was like right in my face. And it was like nothing else existed in the room except this big red period stain. But anyway, the fitness instructor tells us, let's go ahead and do our stretches now. So we get the mats out, and we're on the mats. And the first stretch, obviously, is spread your legs and touch your toes and stretch out this way. And the whole time, I'm trying to look down, but I keep looking over. I'm staring. I'm like some creepy guy. Like, oh, period stain. And the class finally ends. So I'm standing there, and I'm like, getting all my stuff putting everything back in my bag, getting ready to leave, and she comes up to me. Never before has this woman ever fucking come up to me, except that very day, she decides to come up to me, and she introduces herself to me, and she puts her hand out, and I'm like, ah! Okay, I'm gonna shake this woman's hand. So I shake her hand. It's not like she was down in there, like, touching her or anything, so I shake her hand. And she's like, so how was it for you? And I'm like, it was pretty good, you know, I'm trying to be nice. And the other girls, I'm seeing from the corner of my eye, I'm sitting there talking to her, and they're talking about us. Talking, and they're in the background giggling. And they finally do leave. I want to be like, fuck you. God damn it. If I'm working out and I pop a boner, I would hope that some guy comes up to me going, hey dude, you might want to go take a cold shower. But anyway, we're done talking and she leaves. And the whole time I'm sitting there, I'm like, I'm being torn. I'm conflicted. I'm like, should I have said something to this girl? At that point, it was too late. I'm like, well, I don't say something at the end of the class when everybody's gone and she's about to leave. So I'm like, I just won't say anything. Well, the worst part, I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, I'm driving in my car. And I'm like, should I have said something? Because would it have really been that uncomfortable? It probably would have been, but, you know, the poor girl, she's going to go home. And she's going to go into the bathroom to shower. And she's going to do, you know, what all girls do when they get done working out. And they're standing in front of the mirror like, oh my God, that was such a good workout. I'm so glad I just did that. And then she looks down. Oh my God, is that a I started my fucking period. Oh my God, how many people saw? Oh my God, I hope that guy didn't see. Oh my God, all those girls, I wonder if they saw. Did anybody see me start my period? Oh my God, this was on my crotch the whole time. Oh my God, I was on the exercise balls and my legs were spread and everybody could see. Oh my God, did everybody see my period? Oh my God, I had a stain on my crotch this whole time. Either way, all I know is I never went back. I don't know if she went back. She eventually found out when she took her pants off, obviously. So, no idea. But, girl with a period stain, if you're watching, I'm sorry I didn't tell you. I didn't want to make it uncomfortable for you, but I think it might have been a little more uncomfortable by me not telling you. But it was probably one of the most uncomfortable things I've ever had to deal with. Not really. But it was funny. It was a good laugh. I laughed about it for actually a couple weeks. I was like, poor girl had her period. But basically, guys, that's the end. I hope you enjoyed it. It's the first time I've ever done this. Hopefully I can bring you guys a little bit more content next time. Again, subscribe to my channel. If you don't have a YouTube account, why? You have an account. Subscribe to my channel. Comment on my videos. I will be bringing you guys some more videos, some more character videos, and I will also be doing another video with my friend Brian called Total Chaos. We actually have another one of my friends who's going to possibly be doing the theme song for the Total Chaos video. Look for it. I will see you guys next time, and I'm out of here. Again, I have this janky looking tripod, and I have to like stick my finger way down in here to get it off. So, well, that's what she said.